Hello, I am Sean Sands from gamerswithjobs.com and back for more Kerbal Space Program on the 1.1 patch. As promised last time, I did go explore our fancy facility here and saved up some research points that we're going to spend right away. Um, I did put in a fresh new runway as well and just sort of tinkered around with planes and reminded myself I'm terrible with planes. Um, just just awful with planes. So I don't think we're going to do planes this time. Um, we may do them next time, just so you can laugh and enjoy the travesty that is me trying to figure out the mechanics of atmospheric flight. Just not in my DNA apparently. But for now, we are going to spend a little bit of our research here. I would love to be able to go get fuel systems here because that has, I mean, it has external fuel ducts, it has the fuel tanks. Really, just allows for that asparagus staging that just kind of is the first sort of monumental technology leap, the first time that you really have just a wealth of new options. I think we'll probably go here to get the T400. I think that's fine. Are we going to get a couple of these, or do we want to just get one and then try and save up for our fuel system? I'm going to get this for now. It leaves us with 78. So if we can get just a little more science, we can get our fuel system, get our fuel ducts, get our fancy pants tank. Yeah. So what I'd like to do here is try to get to orbit. I think that's the next big stage. What's our mission? I know we still have the get to orbit mission. Oh, and ferry to tourists safely at their destination. I don't know that I'm going to do that right now, but it's pretty easy. I mean, just do a suborbital flight. They don't even have to live, I don't think. We'll try and, see that they do, but they don't have to, is all. Great. So it has been a while. Like I say, it's probably been 4, 5, 6 months. I remember the basics of trying to get to orbit, but yeah, it's going to take a little doing. So we will put our parachutes on. We will make sure there's science everywhere. If we're going to go to orbit, we're going to do orbital science. Good. We want our cool new thermometer. Do we want a communicatron? Communotron? Well, I don't think we need it. I don't really see the point. I'm sure there is a point. I just don't see it. So that's our final stage. That's our landing stage. Parachute's good. Science good. Heat shield good. Stack decoupler good. What's our limit right now? So we can only do 30 parts for a total of 18 tons. Okay, so let's start here. Put one of those on. A couple of those? One of those. This will be our orbital stage. So we want 345, 320, 320, 305. I think we want the Terrier here. It's not super powerful. If you look at its max thrust, is only 14.783 kilonewtons as compared to 168 or 200. But it's ISP, which no, I'm just not going to remember what that is. Basically, it's how efficient the engine is. At sea level, that 85 means it's not good, like compared to our main swivel engine, which is a 270 at sea level. But you can see it in a vacuum, it's actually more efficient than either of the other engines. Only by 25 here, but by a full 45 here. So it makes it good. The point of using that is to wait until you get into or out of the atmosphere, and then you can really use that to take yourself the rest of the way. It is going to take a little longer, though. It would be great if we could make the those things where you can just sort of circularize the orbit and plan out your vectors and your delta V and all that. But we haven't upgraded enough to do that, so we'll just sort of have to go by feel. Still doing okay on parts. I think our main stage is going to be 3. We're definitely going to need some of these to try and help us not just go crazy. Crash tolerance I don't care about. Relative wing area is a little better, so do 4 times symmetry, I guess. Yeah, that should help. Our engine, of course, will be, for this, the swivel engine. This is our primary launch phase. So launch, detach, hopefully the orbital phase, detach, parachutes. Okay, so we are up to 30 parts, and we still have 18 tons we can spend. So can we get some super cool boosters on here? I don't think we need 8 times symmetry. Thank you, game, but I don't think that's going to be required. So what if we did these bad boys? Would that work? Is that too much? That is too much by 10 tons. Okay, well, I'm not upgrading right now because I just don't think we have to. So maybe we'll just do these hammers. Boy, is that going to be enough? Oh, it's 20 tons. It's too heavy. Good. I didn't have to make that call. Too heavy. Too heavy. There's nothing obvious to take off here. Unless we want to take one less fuel tank, but I'm not sure. I mean, we could try. I just don't think that's going to have the oomph to get there. Boy, it goes from... Oh, yeah, like, that's right at it, though. Huh. I wonder if these can lift off by themselves to get us moving. Okay, let's try it. All right, staging. So solid rockets will boost us first. Those will detach. We'll initiate the main engine. Detach. Great. All right, we'll see how this goes. Turn what little stability assist on that we have. We will go to full just because it's not starting right away. We're gonna have to be real careful trying to keep a good line up, and let's see how this goes. 3, 2, 1. All right, not so bad. Okay, yep, holding steady. Got a nice smooth launch so far. Using that up, using the solid rocket fuel up at a good clip, but yeah, we're getting some good speed off of it. Maybe even a little more than we wanted. I'm going to go ahead and pull down the next stage a little bit. I cannot turn though. There is no turning. And stage out, fire next phase. Good. So yeah, still accelerating. We'll start to make our turn. We want to stay in our prograde here, or we're still getting some pretty heavy atmospheric effects, so I want to be careful we don't try and turn too much and just catch too much of that wind and just lose control. I would love to be able to have turned a little earlier here, but I don't want to push it too much. Alright. As we head into the upper atmosphere, we'll go and check what our apoapsis is, but I'm not worried about that right now. Love to get to 45 degrees though. Oh, careful, careful. All right, we got a little, we can be a little more, I don't want to say aggressive. Fuel seems to be holding. All right, and we've a pretty good turn here. Pull that up. Where's our apoapse? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's even kind of... I think we can start to push it a bit now. Apoapse. We'll get it up to about 80,000, I think. How are we doing on fuel? Still clipping down. Good. It's too quiet up here. Oh, am I? Yep, we are stopped. All right. How high up are we? I'd like to get further out of the atmosphere before I have to kick these engines on. Are we slowing down? Yeah, we're slightly slowing down. I think we're going to have to just go for it. I do not think we're going to hit it, though. Okay, it's going back up. We have got 163 liquid fuel. Have we done a crew report up here? Yes, we have. Thank you. All right. We're going to go full against the horizon. And we're spending way too much time in the atmosphere. I mean, I know it's almost gone, but it's just less than ideal. Maybe we don't go with the solid rocket boosters. Maybe those solid rocket boosters just aren't worth it for... I mean, they get us going pretty fast. Still have 100 liquid fuel, but we're almost... I don't know. Could be. Might be close. This is less than ideal as far as our ascent goes. Maybe we kill this soon. Wait till we get a little closer. Alright, we're out of the atmosphere. We're going to kill it for a minute. I think we got a shot at it. We done temperature up here? Nice. I think we've done Mystery Q up here. Can we reset it? 10? I could take 10. Have we done all this stuff? Oh yeah, the microgravity has greatly affected the growth of crystalline structures. Loose objects are also flying around the bay in a very messy but fascinating way. Cool. Oh yeah. I got distracted. Okay, the apoapse is still moving ahead of us. Let's even it out a bit. All right. Almost there. Okay, kill it. Get closer to the apoapse. I think, in fact, we'll probably want to be right on it. I think we're going to hit it. Yeah, we still got 40, almost 50 liquid fuel. Yay. Oh, I get weirdly giddy at this. Hit Z and go to full throttle. All right, here we go. Final push. Still 38. Oh, yeah, we nailed it. And yes, it is far from circular. 100,000 for the apoapse, 71,000, but we have achieved orbit. We didn't tell the recovery team that you'd be staying in space, so they're still looking. Great job. 10 science, 50K. That was a great job. Another 24 and 2 for just entering orbit. Awesome. All right. Nice job. Now, it would be great if we could do an EVA, but we do not have that technology yet. So let's get a crew report. It seems we're very much in space right now. The sky seems to be mostly below us. That's true. Good job, Jim. We can't log temperature again. Yeah, so can't really... We ran those experiments. I think that's it. Wow, where do we want to land? Do we have a preference? Is there anything cool coming up? Got some highlands, got some mountains. Let's zip around the planet a little bit. A little bit. Go over this new continent that we've never been over before. All right, I think we're good. So we're going to turn retrograde. How is our battery? Electric charge is holding nice and steady. We're at retrograde. Let's bleed off. I think we want, and we don't want to come in too hot for sure. We want to have a nice shallow descent. We got our heat shield in place. Let the planet slow us down. Just come in nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. Just like that. I like that. That'll come down quite a bit anyway. Yeah, and we are going to accelerate time a bit till we get down to 70,000. We can probably go ahead and detach at this point. Detach does not deploy the chute, just making sure I didn't screw that up. And fling it into space. Goodbye. You did real good. Much better than I expected. I really didn't think we were going to get to orbit there. I did not think that was going to happen. So good. We'll kind of accelerate time a little bit till we start getting the atmospheric effects. Coming in nice and smooth. Jeb's having a great time. Jeb, are you looking at my... I thought he was looking at the cursor for a second. Wait, are you? No, you're not. I can click on you. Whoa, okay. Let's pay attention. Hold right in there on the retrograde. Slowing way down. It's a little dangerous. It's coming in on the mountains. Just because, you know, they're higher up. You know, if you didn't position yourself particularly well or give yourself enough time to slow down and you come in a little hot, you don't have that extra 3,000 or 4,000, what do you call it? Height, whatever, to mess with. You've got to be right. But I think we're coming in a shallow enough descent that we should be just fine. And the ablator is holding nicely. Not even close. Not even a problem. Everything looks good. Still at 26,000 feet. Have a nice flat arc. What's getting hot? Something's getting hot. Is it the parachute? Don't be the parachute. Okay, good. Maybe it was just getting caught in the effects. You know, I always thought, and probably everybody here listening will know that this is not the case, but I always thought that the effects here, the heat effects, were from friction. So you're hitting the atmosphere and the friction of the air at such a high speed, but it's actually the compression, apparently, that creates that effect. You're hitting the air so hard that the compacting of it in front of the heat shield here is actually what creates the heat effect, not the friction of the vessel running through that thicker atmosphere, which is, you know, kind of a meaningless difference. It all ends up being the same. You deploy our parachutes. Awesome. And quick save, and we'll zip on down. But no, it's apparently the compression of the speed at which you're... It always kind of freaks me out. The speed at which you're, you know, pushing the air together in front of you creates the heat effect, which is what all that fuss is about when you're coming in for a landing. Let's see, where are we? Nope, no mountains, so that's all good. Coming in nice and smooth. Yeah, this is going to go great. That was a really successful mission. I'm pretty proud of myself, you guys. I did a real good job. Sorry. I didn't do it. That was all Jeb anyway. Nice job, Jeb. Let's, now we can do a quick EVA. Can we take... No, we don't want to do that anyway. We want to do an EVA. And we want to store that. And then can we do an EVA down here? Do we get a different result? Oh, Jeb. Oh no, he died. Jeb. No, he's fine. No, that doesn't do anything. Oh well. Recover, Jeb. And then shortly thereafter, recover the mission itself. Yay, Jeb has now advanced to level 1. That is going to make a huge difference as far as our stability control, which I'm greatly looking forward to. We will recover the spacecraft, which is right here. Got a ton of science on there, 63.6. Not a lot of value, only 21% value for recovering all the stuff that was back there because they had to fly around the world. And apparently they get a little complainy about that. Cool. All right, so we're up to 156 science. This is awesome. First things first, fuel systems. Bam. Oh, we are now in a new stage of Kerbal Space Program. But I think we're going to hit general construction too. I like the stability enhancer. Everybody loves space duct tape. Flight controls, I mean, that's certainly on the list. Yeah. Research that, take that. I think we are just absolutely going to have to upgrade the launch pad now. If we want to do bigger, stronger, faster, cooler missions, then we are just going to have to upgrade that. It's not much. It's 75,000. We got 400,000. We will be all right. But you can see here we have a max vessel size of 20 meters tall, and max weight of 18. When we upgrade, the max weight makes a huge difference. Leaps by almost 10 times. And we almost double the size of the ship that we can build. So yeah, we're upgrading that. And we got a cool new launch pad over there. I'm not really, nope. I didn't mean to do that. What I meant to do was go figure out another mission. What's next? So we still have, we can still ferry space tourists, which, sure, at some point. Nothing right on flight. I don't want to stop it. Go. Can I? Yeah, I'm going to reject these. Maybe that will help convince the game that I am not interested right now in the observational stuff. Fly by the moon. We could probably do that one now that we have the other. There's no reason we can't do that. Oh, stuff came in. Ferry VIP safely to her destination. Orbit. She wants to go to orbit. Observational tourists. Oh, yeah, let's test. We can just do this real quick. Turbofan engine landed at Kerbin. No, we're not going to do that right now. I want the fly by the moon one. I want to go fly by the moon. What do we have to do? Easy use fine. No risk at all. Sign the waiver. Fly a vessel anywhere nearby the moon to achieve this goal. Yeah, I think we can do that. All right. Tourists, we'll get around. I'll get around to this one. What have we done? Escaped the atmosphere, gotten data, launched, orbited, tested a bunch of stuff. Guys, we're pretty good at spaceships. I think that's going to do it for now. Next time we're going to fly by the moon and get a bunch of science from that. In the meantime, my name is Sean Sands from GamersWithJobs.com. Thank you for joining me for Kerbal Space Program. It's super fun to be back in this game. I love this game. So we will see you next time.